I think we might be finished as a country and probably an entire continent.
In story.
Plans in place to deliberately make the British countryside, quotes, less white. Now, wait until you hear how mental this is.
To try and engineer it is racist. And even if you want to enact a racist policy, if it's to the benefit of people, then explain it. But they can't. It's just racism. Britain
This whole show
may be done, right? Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, are they done? And check the references, links in the description. We always have those. They may be done because of a stagnant economy, because of an epidemic of rapes and stabbies, because of arresting thousands of people for wrongthink, or because of Keir Starmer fighting for his life after appointing one of Epstein's buddies to be the ambassador to the United States.
Whoops.
Those would all be reasons to think, like, yeah, maybe they're in dire straits. No, the biggest problem in Britain is that their countryside is too white.
What? Good evening. I think we might be finished as a country and probably an entire continent.
in story.
Plans in place to deliberately make the British countryside, quotes, less white. Now, wait until you hear how mental this is. The Chilterns National Landscape team has set out proposals that include community outreach schemes to attract more Muslims to the area, particularly from nearby Luton, apparently.
Show them the goats.
Recruit more diverse staff and publish advertising
There's lots of
material
9-year-olds in the
featuring
country.
minorities and write them in, quotes, community languages. What, so adverts for the Chilterns in Urdu, Bengali and Arabic, is it? I mean, they also want dogs to be kept under tighter control because some groups are scared of them.
That's good. Have more dogs.
Okay, so let me ask you this. And I had these 3 points yesterday, 3 issues on which I've never heard a valid counter argument from the left. Can someone give me a valid reason that could be objectively sort of quantified? I don't know how, as to why. Why do you need more Muslims in the countryside? You have plenty of Muslims in the country. You've seen a drastic increase in the population of Muslims in the UK. What benefit is it to the countryside to socially engineer this?
Yeah, the question is not why not. It's
why.
Why are you saying it needs this?
Right.
Why is it? Why it's missing it?
We went from, hey, why can't X race of people share a space with white people? Sure, that's the difference. We go, oh yeah, no, absolutely, because all human beings are fearfully, wonderfully created in the eyes of God. All men are created equal. Great, but you're saying we're not equal because you're saying there is a net positive. There is something with Muslims, these other cultures, something they bring to the English countryside that native English men and women don't. Can you tell me what that is?
Bomb fest.
Could be. I don't know. I'm not coming up with anything. And unfortunately, they've had to revamp the whole country, rebrand. They even had to rename the White Cliffs of Dover.
It's not very white anymore.
Just Cliffs of Bendover. Same thing they did in Ireland with the Cliffs of Moher. It's Cliffs of Moher shit.
It's already the right color.
Those are the actual Cliffs of Moher, by the way.
It's on brand.
I saw them. It's not worth the trip.
Not just for that.
So, according to the report commissioned by the Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs, this comes, we're quoting the Telegraph here, the countryside would become irrelevant in a multicultural society as it was a white environment principally enjoyed by the white middle class.
Let me say this differently. The countryside would be incredibly valuable in a multicultural country.
I mean,
white people are in the country. It'd be amazing land prices.
What's also interesting is DEFRA's research was conducted under Dame Tamara Finkelstein, sister to Lord Daniel Finkelstein of the Nick Fuentes fame, where he was on there with Piers Morgan.
To, like, mess with Nick, yeah.
It's just kind of interesting to maybe understand some bias. And one of my favorite news hosts, by the way, you should go and support them, GB News. I think it's Patrick. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Christie's. Yeah. He makes good cookies.
It's not the same.
And the commentator, Benjamin Butterworth, they got into this. I know.
Hello, Mr. Benjamin Butterworth.
That's enough out of you, Mr. Butterworth.
Is that a real name?
You're always Butterworthing.
He wasn't bullied.
Where's Mrs. Butterworth?
Everything is Butterworth with you.
Benjamin Butterworth is always spreading.
It's like if you were to go in with a secret identity to, like, impress ladies at the bar. Like, well, I'm from a place called England. Oh, really? Wow. What's your name? Benjamin Butterworth.
Butterworth. Let me churn a few things up for you. May I introduce you to my mother, Mrs. Butterworth? She's black.
We're very sensual people, but our food is awful, which means I'm hungry.
Try the peas, they're mushed.
So GB News host Patrick Christie's and commentator Benjamin Butterworth got into this tiff, and just watch to the end because it's great.
I'll say it on record now. I think they're lying. I don't see... I've lived in the Lake District for a couple of years, 2.5 years. Firstly, absolutely loads of tourists from all over the world. So I do not believe... Why would someone say, I don't feel welcome in Penrith?
I'm not sure the fact that Cumbria is inundated with Chinese tourists means that all sorts of communities in Britain
You've been
feel
accidentally
welcome.
racist there, Benjamin, because they are Japanese, most of them. But yes, carry on.
What?
And what's funny is, this is how you know people are faking their victim status. You know who wouldn't be offended? Would be those in the Japanese. If you said Chinese, they'd be like, oh, Japanese, it's okay, it's fine.
I don't need to feel welcome.
I don't need to feel welcome.
I will come here anyway.
Yes.
No, do what I want, yes.
Please just give me a cot on the stair. That's a Harry Potter room. It's good.
I will not take opinions from Mr. Butterworth.
We used to think Japanese had more sophisticated palate with umami, but we love your mashed everything. Let me guess, potatoes, pea, carrots, are they mashed?
Did you know there's another way to cook a chicken other than boil? Maybe try barbecue.
Teriyaki. Here's some stats on the English countryside. Check out the references. There are 9.5 million Britons living in rural areas of the countryside. About 4% of them, 300-something thousand, are non-white. So they have a lot of work ahead of them. But in case you think it's a good thing, and here's the thing. If people want to move to the country, fine. Fine. I think they should be solving this on a national level as far as immigration, because certain groups of people can't assimilate. I think that this is a conquered people. By that I mean those in Europe. That's where I part ways with the white nationalists, not nationalists, or white supremacists, because I don't want to be like Europe. I think Europe sucks. I think it's a failed state. I'm an American nationalist, and I think we should control our own immigration laws here on a national level, because it has failed pretty much all of Europe. But if people who are already there want to move to the countryside, okay, fine. Organically, to try and engineer it is racist. And even if you want to enact a racist policy, if it's to the benefit of people, then explain it. But they can't. It's just racism. That's all. It's not reverse racism. It's not equity. It's just racism. And here's a look at the enrichment that diversity has been bringing to the English countryside.
Having a bath? The Battle of Home Depot.
Oh, they're being violent again.
That man employed the time-tested tactic of the windmill.
What do you think of Birmingham Cathedral?
It's shit. But it's a nice place to smoke weed.
He looks
It's
like
not my
Pirate Russell
ancestors.
Brand.
I don't know whose ancestors those are.
It's not your ancestors, no.
It's not.
No.
Now we know.
Oh, they took down Tiny Tim.
Put him in a stroller.
What is he, searching his pockets? It's a statue, dummy.
You can't loot a statue, dude.
Here's what I would do if I was dictator for a day. Okay? Here's what's going to happen. Is people say, well, we don't want this here because we see negative ramifications. And they're going to say, well, that's not all Somalis. That's not all Muslims. I would do this. If there's a population, let's say, of, I don't know, 400,000 Somalis. I assume that man's Somali. Look at the forehead. I could be wrong. Probably not. I would poll them discreetly beforehand. I would conduct a poll with a large sample size with verifiable methodology and ask them fundamental questions that give me an answer as to whether they respect the heritage or will honor it and are appreciative to be in the country. If a majority of them, meaning if over 50% answered no, I would deport them and ban people from that country. That way no one can say, well, you can't do that just because of a few bad apples. Well, I can because I pulled 50,000 of them here, and time again they said this isn't their heritage. They want to change our monuments. They want to change the fabric of our country, and so they're not welcome.
Is it a few bad apples when it's the entire crop of crap apples?
Yeah, it's exactly
crab
right.
apple, crap apples. I said it wrong.
What do you think? You think that's too radical? I think the same thing here in the United States. Yeah, I think you conduct some polls, right? We have a census. It's, hey, do you like George Washington? Hey, what do you think about the Constitution? Hey, will you teach your kids to say the Pledge of Allegiance in school? Would you oppose it? You could ask a series of 10 questions, and if a majority of this given population, this designated group of people, line up against the side of your country and your heritage, they are not welcome. And at that point, you can't say it's just a few bad apples. We just need to be over 50%. Because we've lived with it, and it sucks. And they come from countries that are lesser than. What do I mean by that? Inferior to the United States, and I would say the same for whatever it is, Syria, Somalia, Sudan, and England. That's how you stop people from turning the good countries into bad ones. But you need to start with, there are some countries that are better than others. Colonialism, don't care. At this point, you're in that country. Do you like it? Will you honor it? Do you respect the heritage? Will you make it your heritage? No? Gone. Go to the country whose heritage you admire and respect. I don't care if they're Swedes. I'd probably reject a lot of Swedes, by the way, because they're pussies. Now,
I think I understand the whole. After seeing that clip, I think I understand why they're trying to push these people to the countryside. I think they're tired of having them in the city, and they're like, "This is the least racist way we can do this."
Yeah.
We go, you know what? Maybe you'd like the countryside a little better.
Hey, there's goats out there.
There's lots of green grass and not me.
Yeah, fewer police to monitor your surreptitious activities. Hey, the ladies are helpless. Go on.
My daughter doesn't live out there.
It is national suicide. That's really where we are.
Yeah.
People say, you're a nationalist? Yeah, well, you're a national suicidist, if that's a term.
100%. And they depend on that suicidal empathy to get people to go like, oh, no, we have to welcome them. Okay. You get to deal with all the crime. You get to deal with all of the issues that you have as a country. Fine.
And by the way, what do you think happens to those countries if the ones that keep them afloat no longer exist?
Right.
No one benefits. This is silly. We all know it to be true, and we have to act like, oh, we don't want to offend anyone. Don't care. You're still here on YouTube. Remember when we could say whatever we wanted on YouTube, and people didn't have to censor out words like gay? See, even that, right? That's not even a swear word. Or the word sex. Even if you're just talking about it, you're not saying anything profane. That's why I live stream on Rumble 5 days a week. Go subscribe over there on Rumble, where you get the live show every single day. If you're still using this archaic form of delivery for information on YouTube, I don't want to judge, but your father hates you.